one of the things that really upsets me about this whole thing, though, is that the polls and the media and the obsession with, what happened in the polls today.
Yeah.
They are so interested in creating a horse race here where one doesn't exist. I mean, I actually now use the hashtag that I created, MSM is in mainstream media, do your job. And I throw an exclamation point at the end of it. I mean, Hillary was doing a live event 2 days ago, and Trump was doing a so-called military town hall event. And all stations were on Trump with Hillary muted in a little tiny box on the screen. Yet hers had a lot of substantive material about her health care plan, what to do in terms of mental health. And Trump's quote-unquote town hall event did not take any questions from any members of the military that were there in this hour-long presentation. Only the moderator, and then Trump was the only person that spoke. And you ask yourself, and then, of course, the campaign was patting each other on the back and high-fiving for the job. Great job done. No questions at all from the crowd. I mean, I find it astonishing that the mainstream media continues to let him get away with this
What about,
obfuscation.
I don't see the television coverage, obviously, really. I mean, the newspapers seem to, like, New York Daily Times and the New York Times, the Washington Post, they seem to be fairly rigorous. What about them in relation to their
Well, the problem,
Trump?
I'll ask you the same question as you would here. I mean, yes, here people read papers that follow their political views much more closely, but the papers of record are considered liberal rags in the United States, and everybody gets their news from television.
Yeah.
So you're either a Fox News supporter, or you're an MSNBC supporter, or you're a CNN or ABC, or
That's interesting. So that kind of reflects more the newspapers in this country, left and right of centre, whereas in this country the broadcast media is more or less in the centre.
Yeah.
But it's not the case in America.
Not at all.
And they reflect more the newspapers.
Well, I mean, the Fox News has been called the propaganda arm of the Republican Party.
I've seen a bit of Fox News, and there's no real equivalent here, is there?
There's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Because I mean, even Sky. Well, I shouldn't say even. Sky News is a reputable organisation.
I'll let the listener be the judge on that one. I wouldn't use the words. I wouldn't use the words sky and reputable in the same sentence.
Yeah, probably reputable is the wrong word, but I mean, they're not like Fox News, although it's the same stable in a way. But they're not. We don't have kind of extreme right wing, extreme left wing in television like you do in America.
Oh, it's terrible, and it's just getting worse. I mean, and it's plus. Let's not also forget what we don't get here, and that is the continual barrage of advert after advert after advert from not just the campaigns, but from the super PACs, all the dark money, the private money that just can go out there and spread lies.
Yeah,
and
that's
absolutely
a
nothing
very.
that can be done.
We don't have anything like that here, really, do we?
No.
I mean, that's a very difficult thing to. And your equivalent of the BBC isn't really equivalent at all. Actually, PBS is tiny compared with the big boys.
Oh, very small audience. Very small audience. Yeah. Whereas the BBC has a huge audience, they have a very small audience.